Pirulito from Brazil in Paggio Seco is P2. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Arrabiata 1 is P1. Best lap is a 1:58.868. 45 minutes remaining in the session. Pirulito in Rectilineo is P2. Ignacio Benitez in Rectilineo is P1. Best lap is a 1:25.696. Pirulito in Bucine is second. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Correntillo is first. Ronald Pai from Paraguay in Arrabiata 1 is third. Ignacio Benitez is P1. Pirulito is P3. Ronald Pi from Paraguay in Arabia 1 is P2. Best lap is a 2:11.342. "40 minutes remaining in the session. Pirulito in Corintillo is P3. Ronald Pi in San Donato is P3. Pirulito in Borgo San Lorenzo is second. Best lap is a 1:37.130. Ronald Pi in Biondetti is third. Tomasz Guillometti from Argentina in Arabia 2 is P4. Ronald Pi in Arabia 1 is P2. Best lap is a 1:28.544. Pirulito in Rettilineo is P3. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay is P5. Ronald Pi in Arabia 2 is P2 on supers. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is P5. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Ronald Pi in Poggio Seco is P2. Ignacio Benitez in San Donato is P1 on softs. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is 5th. Ignacio Benitez is P1. Pirulito in San Donato is P4. Ronald Pi in Biondetti is 2nd. Ignacio Benitez in Pelagio is P1. Pirulito from Brazil in Borgo San Lorenzo is 4th. Ignacio Benitez in Materassi is P1. Pirulito in Bucine is 4th. Ignacio Benitez in Rettilineo is P1. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Lionel Lopez in Borgo San Lorenzo is P6 on Supers. Pirulito is P4. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Bucine is first. Pirulito in Corintaio is fourth. Lionel Lopez is sixth. Pirulito in Borgo San Lorenzo is fourth. Lionel Lopez in Borgo San Lorenzo is P6. Pirulito in Bucine is fourth. Ronald Pai is P2. Best lap is a 1:26.916. Ignacio Benitez is P1. Rodrigo Angeloni is P3. Best lap is a 1:34.511. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Ignacio Benitez is first. Ronald Piancebelli is P2 on mediums. Pirulito in Arrabbiata 1 is P5. Ronald Pi is second on mediums. Pirulito in Rettilineo is fifth. Lionel Lopez in Buccine is P3. Pirulito in Pelagio is P5. Ronald Pi in Correntallo is second on softs. Lionel Lopez in Buccine is third. Pirulito in Buccine is P5 on supers. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Ronald Pi in Corinthio is P2. Leonel Lopez in Rectilineo is third. Ronald Pi from Paraguay in Casanova is P3. Leonel Lopez in Rectilineo is second. Best lap is a 1:26.812. Ronald Pi is P3. Leonel Lopez is second. Ronald Pi in Rectilineo is P3. Leonel Lopez is second. Ronald Pi is third. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Leonel Lopez in San Donato is P2. Ronald Pai in Paggio Seco is P3. Leonel Lopez in Rettilineo is second. Tomasz Giometti from Argentina in Rettilineo is P6. Best lap is a 9:43.232. Ignacio Benitez in San Donato is first. Ronald Pai in Arrabbiata 2 is third. Ignacio Benitez in Biondetti is first. Rodrigo Angeloni in Casanova is P4 on softs. Ronald Pai is third. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay in Rettilineo is P4. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Tomasz Giometti is P5. Best lap is a 1:34.791. Ignacio Benitez in Arrabbiata 2 is P1. Tomasz Giometti is P5. Ronald Pai in Arrabbiata 1 is P3. Lionel Lopez is P2. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Correntillo is first. Lionel Lopez in Correntillo is second. Ignacio Benitez is P1. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is P4. Lionel Lopez in Correntillo is P2. Ronald Pi is P3. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is P4 on softs. Tomasz Giometti in Bucine is 5th on softs. Rodrigo Angeloni is P4. Best lap is a 1:26.953. Ignacio Benitez in Arrabbiata 1 is P1 on mediums. Rodrigo Angeloni is P4. Ignacio Benitez is P1. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is P4. Ignacio Benitez in Bucine is P1. Rodrigo Angeloni in Correntallo is 4th. Ronald Pi in Scarperia is P3. Pirulito in San Donato is P6. Tomasz Guglielmetti in San Donato is P5 on softs. Best lap is a 1:28.253. Leonel Lopez in Buccine is P2 on mediums. Tomasz Guglielmetti is 5th on softs. The qualification session is at Autodromo del Mugello in Scarperia, Italy. The wind speed is 6 km/h from the northeast. Pirulito from Brazil in Rettilineo is first. Tomasz Guglielmetti from Argentina in San Donato is second. Leonel Lopez in Scarperia is P1. Ronald Pai from Paraguay in Casanova is P3. Leonel Lopez in Rectilineo is 4th. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay in Rectilineo is 5th on softs. Pirulito in Paggio Seco is P5 up 28.88. Tomasz Giomedi is P3. Leonel Lopez is first up 0.12. Leonel Lopez is up 0.07 in Savelli. Rodrigo Angeloni is 3rd. Ronald Pai is first up 0.11. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Ronald Pai is up 0.15 in Pelagio. Ronald Pai is up 0.40 in Buccine. Ronald Pai is provisional pole with a 126.795. Tomasz Giomedi in Savelli is 3rd up 0.93. Tomasz Giomedi is up 1.45 in Corintaio. Tomasz Giomedi is up 1.36 in Rectilineo. Tomasz Giomedi improved his second with a 127.609. .814 off pole. Lionel Lopez is P3 up 0.61. Tamaki in Biondetti is P5. Lionel Lopez in Paggio Seco is P3. Best lap is a 1:27.623. 0.828 off pole. Rodrigo Angeloni is P5 on Supers. Lionel Lopez in Buccine is P3. Lionel Lopez is up 0.13 in Lecco. Tamaki in Paggio Seco is P4 up 0.14. Lionel Lopez is P3 up 0.24. Lionel Lopez is up 0.05 in Buccine. Rodrigo Angeloni is provisional pole with a 1:26.656. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Rodrigo Angeloni is P1 up 0.11. Rodrigo Angeloni is up 0.12 in Arrabbiata 1. Lionel Lopez in Casanova is 4th up 0.56 on Supers. Lionel Lopez is up 0.50 in Corintaio. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is first. Rodrigo Angeloni is provisional pole with a 1:26.266. Lionel Lopez in Rettilineo is 4th up 0.29. Lionel Lopez improved is 3rd with a 1:27.339. 1.073 off pole. Ronald Pi in Arrabbiata 1 is second. Best lap is a 1:26.795. 0.529 off pole. Tomasz Giometti is fourth on softs. Best lap is a 1:27.609. 1.343 off pole. Lionel Lopez in Arrabbiata 1 is P3. Best lap is a 1:27.339. 1.073 off pole. Ronald Pi is P2 up 0.14. Tamaki in Poggio Seco is P5 up 0.13. Lionel Lopez in San Donato is P3 up 0.10. Tomasz Giometti from Argentina in San Donato is P4 up 0.23. Lionel Lopez in Borgo San Lorenzo is P3. Lionel Lopez is up 0.09 in Arrabbiata 2. Lionel Lopez is up 0.45 in Biondetti. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Lionel Lopez improved is second with a 1:26.596. 0.330 off pole. Ronald Pi in Rettilineo is third on softs. Tamaki in Rettilineo is fifth. Best lap is a 1:31.735. 5.469 off pole. The race session is at Autodromo del Mugello in Scarperia, Italy. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the north-northeast. Rodrigo Angeloni is first. Lionel Lopez is second on mediums. Ronald Pai from Paraguay is P3 on softs. Tomasz Guillaumetti from Argentina is P4 on softs. Tamaki is P5 on supers. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay is P6 on softs. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay is P1 on softs. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Ronald Pai in San Donato is third. Rodrigo Angeloni in Borgo San Lorenzo is P2. Tomasz Guillaumetti is fifth. Rodrigo Angeloni in Biondetti is P2. Lionel Lopez is second. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Rettilineo is fourth. Best lap is a 1:42.843. 6.096 off the fastest lap. Ronald Pai is sixth. Best lap is a 1:50.140. 13.393 off the fastest lap. Ronald Pai passed Tamaki for fifth. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Arrabbiata 1 is P4 on softs, 0.3 behind Ignacio Benitez. Ignacio Benitez in Pelagio is fourth, 2.6 ahead of Ronald Pai. Ignacio Benitez entering the pits is first. Lionel Lopez is third, 4.6 ahead of Tomasz Guillaumetti. Ignacio Benitez is second on supers, 0.1 ahead of Lionel Lopez. Ignacio Benitez exiting pits on supers. Ignacio Benitez lost P3 to Tomasz Guillaumetti. Ignacio Benitez lost 5th to Tamaki. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Materassi is P3. Best lap is a 1:32.078. 3.518 off the fastest lap. Tamaki exiting pits on hards. Leonel Lopez in Corintillo is P2 on mediums, 3.9 behind Rodrigo Angeloni. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Rectilineo on lap 3 is third, 4.6 ahead of Ronald Pai. "25 minutes remaining in the session. Ronald Pai in Poggio Seco is P4 on softs, 3.8 behind Tomasz Guillaumetti. Tomasz Guillaumetti from Argentina in Savelli is P3, 3.8 ahead of Ronald Pai. Tomasz Guillaumetti lost third to Ronald Pai. Ronald Pai in Corintillo is P3, 4.1 ahead of Tomasz Guillaumetti. Tamaki exiting pits on mediums. Tamaki is sixth. Leonel Lopez entering the pits is first. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay is P5. Tamaki in Scarperia is sixth on mediums. Ronald Pai in Rectilineo is third. Ronald Pai passed Leonel Lopez for P2. Tamaki in Poggio Seco is sixth. Best lap is a 1:47.031. 20.580 off the fastest lap. Rodrigo Angeloni in Bucine is P1. Ignacio Benitez is 4th. Ronald Pai in Rectilineo is P2. Ignacio Benitez exiting pits on mediums. Tamaki in Laco is 4th, 3.3 ahead of Ignacio Benitez. Tamaki was 12.7 faster last lap. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Ronald Pai in Scarperia is P2 on softs. Rodrigo Angeloni is P1. Ignacio Benitez in Correntallo is P4 on mediums battling Tamaki. Rodrigo Angeloni exiting pits on mediums. Ronald Pai is 3rd, 4.8 behind Tomasz Giacometti. Ignacio Benitez in Rectilineo is 4th, 1.0 ahead of Tamaki. Tamaki was 1.4 faster last lap. Ronald Pai is P3 on mediums. Ronald Pai exiting pits on mediums. Tomasz Giacometti from Argentina is 2nd. Tamaki in Buccine is P5. Tomasz Giacometti is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:30.789. 4.338 off the fastest lap. Tomasz Giacometti exiting pits. Rodrigo Angeloni in Pelagio is P1. Tamaki in Correntallo is 5th. Ignacio Benitez in Paggio Seco is 4th. Best lap is a 1:26.451. Tamaki on lap 9 is P5. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Tomasz Guglielmetti in Pelagio is P2. Rodrigo Angeloni is P1. Ignacio Benitez is 4th. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is P1. Ignacio Benitez in Paggio Seco is 4th. Tomasz Guglielmetti is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:29.581. 3.130 off the fastest lap. Ronald Pai in Savelli on lap 12 is P3. Rodrigo Angeloni in Materassi is P1. Tomasz Guillaumetti is P2. Ronald Pai is third. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Ignacio Benitez from Paraguay in Paggio Seco is fourth. Rodrigo Angeloni in Pelagio is first. Ignacio Benitez in Bucine is P4. Ronald Pai in Corintillo is P3. Best lap is a 1:28.674. 2.223 off the fastest lap. Ignacio Benitez is P4. Tamaki in Savelli is fifth. Tomasz Guillaumetti in Rettilineo is P2. Tamaki in Rettilineo is fifth. Ronald Pi in Casanova is P3. Rodrigo Angeloni from Paraguay in Borgo San Lorenzo is P1. Five minutes remaining in the session. Tomasz Guglielmetti on lap 17 is second. Tamaki in Materassi is P5. Ignacio Benitez in Borgo San Lorenzo is P4. Rodrigo Angeloni in Corintaio on lap 18 is first. Tamaki entering the pits is fifth. Tomasz Guglielmetti in Scarperia is second on mediums. Tamaki exiting pits on supers. Ronald Pi is P3 on mediums. Ignacio Benitez in Corintaio is fourth. Ronald Pi in Savelli is P3. Rodrigo Angeloni is P1. Best lap is a 1:27.423. 0.972 off the fastest lap. Ignacio Benitez in Correntallo is P4. Rodrigo Angeloni in Rettilineo is first. Tomasz Guglielmetti in Bucine is second. Rodrigo Angeloni in Correntallo is P1. The leader has just finished the race. Rodrigo Angeloni finished first. Ignacio Benitez finished fourth. Tamaki is fifth. Tamaki finished fifth. Tomasz Guglielmetti is P2. Tomasz Guglielmetti finished P2. Ronald Pai finished third.